Episode 31. Rio sure is looking awfully pleased with himself. Maybe it's because immediately after the end of the last episode, I flew right over to the wild zone and saw the alpha Kangaskhan right in front of me. As if the game was pranking me, doing all that farming and then throwing it at me as soon as I stopped recording. Kinda wish I got it on camera the moment that I caught it. It was actually a pretty prolonged battle, a little bit. But we did catch it. And in the nest ball, and it's enormous. It's bigger than I expected. It's kinda crazy. We're only at eye level with the baby. I mean, it's kinda cheating, it's in the pouch. And it can Mega Evolve too. And the baby is as big as us when it Mega Evolves. Pretty fun. The weird thing about this though is that it's not gonna have the ability that it normally had when it Mega Evolved. The thing that let it attack twice in the other games. Oh, I haven't seen that yet, wow. So it just kinda hangs on when running around. That's fun. Well, how's this gonna work without the ability, I wonder? And we are actually adding this on as a mainstay, as signified by... not that. By... over here. By the red star marking in the lower right, or the red diamond. The same thing that all the other mainstays have. As if my team composition couldn't get any worse. 3 normal types. And the normal types that we do have on the team become fairy type, which is what we have here, which overlaps with our other fairy type, Mega Evolution. Normal and fairy, that's really all I've got going for me. And these two, Takoyaki, who's sort of, almost, maybe, I'm considering it, a mainstay, overlaps with Paprika, even though we didn't teach Paprika any psychic moves, that's kind of an overlap. But I just really wanted a Kangaskhan on the team ever since I heard about this game. Knew that Mega Evolution was a thing. Oh, and I named them PB and J. Peanut Butter and Jelly. The big one is Peanut Butter, because she's brown, and the small one is Jelly, because she's purple. No, and just so the other one didn't feel left out, I did name this one M and M. The big one is M, and the small one is M. But we're going to be using the alpha, I guess. I mean, we've got Alpha Autono, which is fun and all, but this is just kind of like our own size, right? I guess the normal size for Autono is just really meant to be slightly larger than this Raichu, as we saw in that previous area. And actually, let's go back to that previous area, just so I can try out a few moves of Alpha Kangaskhan, Alpha Mega Kangaskhan, on that Mega, why not? We got Dynamic Punch, even though we're not a fighting type. We got Headbutt. I guess I should have used Focus Energy first, to increase our critical chance. We got Takedown. Are we doing more attacks with Nikita? I don't think so. It just seems to be like one attack still. We are getting hit ourselves, so... okay, we're fine. Now that did a lot of damage to us. What is the effect of Focus Energy? Like, what does it look like? How do we know when it runs out? Because there is no stat change thing in the lower left there. There's no visual effect. Does it tell us when Focus Energy runs out, like in the right side, in that part of the screen? I don't think it does. Oh, without knowing how long it lasts, I'm not sure I want to waste a salt on that. Outrage could be good, but Outrage is... well, it's just a Dragon-type move, and half of our team can handle dragons no problem. And this is like only good against dragons, pretty much. Other than that, it's a strong move, but... I don't think there's really anything that we can think of better than this. Maybe we just do want the critical chance for however long it lasts. And yeah, as a normal type, it can learn a bunch of these moves. these random TMs, just like the huge coverage that normal types get. We're kind of already doing that with our dog. Speaking of, can this learn surf? We can. I kind of want to try that out. I think we'll keep on Thunderfang for the coverage. Ice can handle dragon, or fairies can handle dragon. Ice can handle flying, but thunder can handle flying, as well as water. But we can handle water as a grass type. Ice also handles ground, but we also handle ground as a grass type, so I think we'll just keep thunder. We could have fire on to handle grass. Water handles ground and fire and rock and other things. Our special attack isn't actually all that good. I guess I just want to see what this looks like first. How big is it? As expected, it's enormous. It's not going to be a plus move though. If we add something physical, like a physical version of Surf, that'd be great. I guess we could do Dig instead. I'm really not sure what we want for coverage on this. It doesn't always have to be the fangs, but the fangs do come in quick and fast. I mean, quick and fast mean the same thing basically. Quick and easy is what I meant. They just rotate really nicely in. Well, let's just try Surf for a while for the coverage, even without it being a plus move and even though it's a special attack. My special attack stat isn't that bad. Does this fit through the door? It most certainly does not. The tower can though. We should probably rest at the center. The last time we tried to walk into the hotel, I guess we kind of got jumped by the Jacint zone. That's probably not going to happen now. But just as a general good practice. The Mega Stone for Kangaskhan, by the way. You could have bought it all along from the Stone Emporium over on the Avenue, or whatever it's called. Which is surprising because you can't actually get Kangaskhan until this late in the game, unless it's just like randomly wandering around on a rooftop somewhere, like Hawlucha sometimes does. Which I still haven't caught, by the way. Nor Dedenne, which I still want the alpha of. But that's neither here nor there. We should probably get on with this. So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue Mega Evolution problem, or I guess that was it. Connotation I gave it was as if there was more to that sentence, but there wasn't. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. That it is. I'm gonna save the rogue Pokémon, and become the strongest Mega Evolution user while I'm at it. We know she has Mega Manectric, and she has both Pignite and... not Pignite, Emboar, and Swampert. I've seen the Mega Evolution for Swampert, and at the time of recording they have actually shown off the trailer for the DLC, an extended trailer I guess. Which included like some promotional stuff for Mega Emboar, so I guess I've seen that. That means she has 3 Megas on her team, and so do we, sort of, like on our mainstays. At least up until Takoyaki can get one. We don't even know if she's going to Mega Evolve those starters, but maybe her team's going to be entirely composed of Mega Evolving Pokemon? She's not going to Mega Evolve all of them, though. Don't tell Tawny I said this, but this team of ours is starting to grow on me. I'm gonna tell her. Let's start our strategy meeting, Brioche. Wait a sec. Okay, well, let me know when you're ready. Gotta talk to AZ. I entrust the futures of all Illumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Kuru. Okay, now we're ready. This might be the last one. I think I said that about the last one, but this feels like it might be the last one, since this is sort of our last rank up, probably. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite, invert Sector 3. Yeah, there's the big one, the big poster child for, well, sort of, the big poster child for Mega Evolution for this game. Second, in John Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Okay, here we go. All three of those can be difficult to tackle, even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Is Starmie really that strong? Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Brioche? Of course. We'll be enthusiastic about this, with an exclamation mark. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground, as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokémon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so, to recap. We've got 3 more Pokémon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Brioche from there. Up first, the Dragonite, invert Sector 3. That one goes to Tommy. I guess we can go in order again. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. That was actually like an Earth Dark type, right? Not a dragon? I guess we can check. And I'll stand by to help handle a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Yeah, that'll be our big one, our big finale, I guess. Even though I already know what it looks like, I guess I haven't witnessed the full majesty in-game, or even seen like the huge rogue version, which is way bigger than the normal ones. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Brioche. I'm fine, really, with an exclamation mark, so you know we're enthusiastic. Thanks, Brioche. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokémon before we get into battle. Alright team, move out. Time to save more Pokémon from Rogue Mega Evolution. No interruptions that time. I guess just since it's finally off our back. And that's the same. Okay. So then, first up, Mega Dragonite. Just a flying dragon, right? Which means we don't necessarily want to send out our own grass type, even though it becomes a fairy type. We don't even have any fairy type moves, so it's mainly going to be Paprika and Cherie. I think we'll start with Cherie and then switch over to... Or rather start with Paprika, then switch to Cherie. Although... we no longer have the Drain Kiss on this. I guess we can see how well we can heal with just a Wish. Especially because it's not going to be attacking us as much in a rogue battle. Just because of the way those rogue mechanics work. We'll probably just get by on the Wish without too much healing, I think. Do we want Light Screen or Reflect? I think Reflect for Dragonite. It might be physical. I don't know. Over here. No, wait, that's like a weird... We gotta go like out and around. Go over here. Wait, what type is Tyranitar? It's rock ground. Wait, it wasn't dark? Does it become dark? I guess it's always been rock ground, it must be. In that case, we'll want like a water move. Oh, oops. Well, okay, sure. We got Heal Block and Sludge Bomb. Did we not have that? I guess we had some other Poison Bomb thing from Corbeau. And next will be Thunder. This electric type special move can deal a ton of damage to an opponent with one big wall. Yeah, it does seem quite strong. And also paralyzes. Oh, Giga Impact. We might want that for PB and J. It's like the equivalent to Hyper Beam. The problem would be the amount of cooldown it has alongside like the downtime where you can't do other things, just kind of baked into the move. It's really only good for one use, like I guess at the very end of your attack on someone. Hard to know. Well, if it's rocking ground, we could use fighting. But we'd really want water, and I guess we do have surf. Can we make this a plus move? I know I said I wouldn't go here because it's kind of a long way to walk back, but we might as well. We're also Blue Dog right now, so it makes sense that we're learning surf. Kind of. It makes sense to me. And really surf is just for the coverage here. That's what all of the TMs are for on Furfru. Up on the roof then. However we get up there. They're not just like repairing the tower, right? It's gonna change in some way. Like forever is it gonna change, or is it gonna permanently change the landscape of Lumios for like future games? This renovation. Been a long time since we were here, on Zone 2. Or 3? 2. How do we get up there? Is there like a elevator here? There certainly wasn't when I came back here last time. And not on this side. Okay, we can get across that. That seems to be intended. No, we've never done this. Well, good thing we have surf. Oh, make up a trap. Or alpha. Always mixing those two up. Try to round up all the items before we, oh, gotta go this way. Before we move on. Are we gonna have to do a loop or something after we get that? It seems like we might. Yeah. Oh, whatever. We can make it shorter on ourselves. Didn't actually think that would work. I thought it would work at first, and then I didn't think it would work, and then it worked. Well, I'm glad it did. We don't have Talon Flame yet. But if we get a Talon Flame, I'd rather evolve Hot Sauce, even though Hot Sauce is way lower level than we currently have. We have this, right? Okay. Okay, buddy. Fine. Then this is why I have Thunderfang. Don't push me off the roof. And Tawny's just gonna say the same thing as... or never mind, we get right into a cutscene. There you are. Dragonite's just up ahead. So, Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard, and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. I mean, it's just a Dragon type, right? Still Dragon Flying, I'm pretty sure. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Yeah, we want to get your flavor dialogue. Like when we talk to you before we start the battle. Even though that's usually the same thing as what you say when we start the battle, but I guess that's not what we're curious about. Your reason for protecting Lumiose, yeah. Well, mainly the person you've been searching for. I guess they're one and the same. Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now that means taking care of Lumiose's rogue Mega Evolution problem. That does answer some questions. I thought the person she was looking for maybe has some sort of mission to protect Lumiose, but it sounds like she's just protecting Lumiose because, well, like she said, the person she's looking for might be here. But I guess she also fell in love with the city while doing that. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. We're ready. Let's save this Dragonite. Do I have ice still? Oh no, I removed ice to put on surf. Damn it. If it's Flying Dragon, that would have been great. Whatever. We've got fairies. We've got fairies for days. This'll be easy. Maybe I should have put a second fairy move on Cherie. It's fine. Okay. Just get up right next to it, yeah. There we go. And now do a plus Calm Mind, just to make everything better. For a long time. Now's a good time. Why not? Okay. That storm just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. This is actually a crazy fight. What the hell? Is that wish gonna go off? We haven't really gotten a hitting yet. There we go. It might be better to have quicker moves on B and Y if I'm considering that. I'm using X and A to have these status things. Because then we can have 100% uptime for our attacks, even when we're not using the status stuff. It's a cool attack. I guess we should send that Paprika, actually. Rebuild our stuff here. Okay, that's not gonna hit. Maybe we just go for the plus moves on Paprika. Make them all fairy and everything. It really is a short time, the increase from Calm Mind, if it's not plus. It's kind of going all over the place right now. There we go. Stop moving. The Calm Mind already run out. Well, while Calm Mind is up, I still want to hit it. Alright, get out of there. Oh, we gotta stop it. Okay, fine. That's bad. Oh no. I know what's coming. That's not what I expected, actually. Thought it was gonna be Draco Meteor. Okay. Crap. Ouch. Didn't think that would happen. This is gonna be bad if we don't start dodging. Okay. It's gonna keep on doing that. I gotta get used to it. Don't know the timing though. Guess as long as we keep on moving, we'll be fine. I think we already have Reflect Up from Tommy. Alright, this time we just keep on attacking them. As much as we can. I think that would. Okay, the attack changes. Ah, you're lagging behind me, so you keep on getting hit. We're kind of losing out on Mega here, though. I could have returned Ardenno, but that's fine. Keep moving. Oh, there was a shadow. It really is unfortunate how much it's moving around. Alright, I'll kite this. You get in there and fight. It's still going. Oh no, don't come to me. Just hit it. Damn. It was a critical hit too. Okay, we'll just survive the attack then. I guess we get to actually get through this faster, since we don't have to deal with the other version of the attack. We had all these plus moves, and it's Dragon type, and we somehow didn't break its stance still. I guess we had to wait for the Moonblast. The Moonblast probably would have broken the stance, it's just the way the game works, I guess. We had to get up close and personal to make sure that actually hit. Well, to make sure that Paprika didn't move whenever we use Moonblast. Always something to keep in mind, I guess. And that was the easy one. That was the easy one because it was the dragon type that we're always strong against with our fairy stuff. You're on a roll, Brioche. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumios will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want. Yeah, I'm so sure. Keep it up. Thanks for the heals. I mean, who knows? I guess the Aether Foundation was sort of on the level when they debuted in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think they were on the level. I mean, obviously the leader wasn't, but I think for the most part the Aether Foundation wasn't completely rogue, or was it? I actually don't remember. Not like everyone at the Aether Foundation, but I guess that's like the same for most of these places. I don't know. They weren't exactly a Team Rocket. Okay, so for a ground rock type, actually, wait. I guess it's gonna be this, all of the grass stuff. I was gonna use like the water, but I guess I didn't need to. Well, what a waste that was. Well, we can charge up our Mega Evolution stuff using someone else and Mega Evolve as Garnish, I guess. Having said that, maybe we just want to do someone else so we can fully feel the effect of the diverse team or whatever. I mean, the team isn't really that diverse, but I guess what I mean is I don't just want to rely on one or two Pokemon Mega Evolving all the time. And Starmie is going to be the next one we fight, which I'm pretty sure is still a water type when it Mega Evolves. Don't know if it even gets like a different typing. Maybe fighting, I don't know. But in the end, this is still going to be probably what we use, all these grass type moves, so I would like to try Mega Evolving someone else or using some other moves, so I think what we're going to do is actually use PB&J, debut them. And probably since it's a ground rock type, there was like another fighting, there we go, yeah. Oh no, this is only, it's only 40 with a cooldown of 10. We got Steel. Steel's good, I think. We can also learn Surf, but we're a physical attacker. Rock Ground. Really would be grass, but we don't have like a grass punch. Maybe we just switch to Garnish if we feel like things are taking too long after all. Okay, learn Iron Tail in place of... These are going to be not very effective. And I guess we might as well make that a plus move. It'll also be good for coverage just to have Iron Tail. What is she doing when she makes it a plus move? She says hiya, like she's attacking. Maybe she kinda like chomps the Pokemon at a pressure point or something like that. Okay, I think this is fine. We'll start with... Who again? It was... Well, we could start with this for the Surf, and then we can't use Thunderfang. I mean, what else we got? Can you learn Iron Tail? You can. Well, we're not going to make that one also. Well, I guess. The coverage again. It's just good to have coverage on our normal types. It can learn Rock Smash, but that's a bit of a weak move. I think I'm just going to do Iron Tail again. What other moves do we have? Since Double Edge is sort of no good, we might as well put on Crunch. And I think it's going to be Iron Tail after all. Okay, another short detour. Well, I don't know if we're going to use the plus moves on Krem here. Or probably just use Krem to build up meter and then switch to PB and J. Have I been to this roof? There might be things for me to collect here. No, wait, I've been here. Oh, it's actually down here. There you are. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. I don't think I've ever noticed, but do they actually Mega Evolve during battle? I don't think they do. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? We're not going to be all uppy about it. We know its category. No, wait, is that what it's called? Actually, how much people actually know the category? Probably most people, or a lot of people, can know the type when they look at a Pokemon, but who actually knows the category, like the little epithet that appears beside them, in this case the armor Pokemon? Like Chikorita is the leaf Pokemon, and I don't remember what Meganium was. It wasn't the flower Pokemon, it was something. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. Is it both defense and special defense, or... I'm not sure. But my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar, in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. We're ready. I bet you could handle this on your own, if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Yep, that's what I was expecting. The repeated dialogue. But I still want to collect the flavor, just in case. I vaguely remember what the Mega looks like. Oh, it's kind of got scales. That's new. Like new for the graphics. Surf. That wasn't very much damage. Oh, Crunch is also bad. Is Dark bad against... Wait, it becomes a Dark type, doesn't it? Well, I think it's still a Rock type, so this is actually only normally effective, I think, so, or rather 2 times rather than 4 times. I think that bar is still not full. Do a Cotton Guard and... Okay, there we go. And just for fun, we'll try it. We're huge. We're almost as big. Big damage. It is like a heavy dealing, or heavy damage attack, I guess. Was it also a critical? I can't tell. This actually works out pretty well, this rotation. The one thing is just that headbutt isn't that good. Gotta watch my own ass. This is actually going faster than the Dragonite, even though we don't have the stab here. And Naveen said this would take long. Ah, iframe through it. That's cheap. I think we just keep on going like this. Okay, I rolled into it. Actually get out of there. It is a dark type. That's why Fairy's effective. Do a plus wish. Oh, that's getting bigger. And there's a wish. Oh, the sandstorm. Get out there. How do we handle this? Attack it from a distance? Is that the intended strategy? Okay. Just teleport right next to me, why don't you? I gotta kite it closer to the Pokemon. Okay, now's our chance. Get out of there. Try to tank through. Didn't quite tank through. Might as well max revive it. If we can Mega Evolve, I think we can tank through. Unfortunately, we don't have Drain Kiss. Attack from range for now, just build the meter. Now I had to get closer there. Do Reflect. And let's kite closer. There. Just relying on Dazzling Gleam right now. It's fine though. We just need the one move. PB&J actually worked out pretty well. I probably should have healed them first, but just wanted to avoid having to swap back and forth and heal a lot. But if I chose one to heal, it probably should have been PB&J. They kind of breezed through that early section. Somehow they were the right choice, even without stab. I think Tyranitar is actually just normally a dark rock type, I think. Or dark ground. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Numios, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause, and put these mysteries to bed. Much appreciated. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. And one more remaining, the big one. I guess they're all the big one. They're all huge. But this is like the funny one, I guess. So actually, hang on, before we get into this. It should be Thunder. We don't need Surf anymore. Was Ice? No, Ice wasn't normally good against water. That's why Freeze Dry exists. We can't learn Fire Fang here, so I guess we can put back on the... what was it, Double Edge? Yeah, the point is to get coverage, but when we only get one move that is coverage for one type, which is water, then we're not exactly getting coverage, are we? If it's only one move. Before we do anything, I want to check on Tyranitar before I forget. It is Rock Dark, yeah. It changes typings partway through. This is good. I guess we don't really need the Draining Kiss. We seem to be just fine without it, kind of. I mean, we fainted, but I guess the important part is to do damage. We'll probably just handle it all as Garnish anyway. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So we don't have to worry about the coverage in this case. We'll just, we can keep on Surf for whatever comes up next, I guess. I do like Iron Tail there, but we get Stab off of these other moves. Do we want Takedown though? I think we'd actually just want the coverage. You know what? This is fine. Steel is good for coverage on like a lot of things, I guess. It might overlap a little bit with fighting on what it covers, but that's fine. Yep, this seems fine. Okay. We also have fighting on Takoyaki. I just put it on because it seemed like, well, it naturally learns that move because, well, I don't know why it learns that move when it's a Psychic Dark type, but we do have high attack stats, so it seems like it'd be good for coverage, but now that we have a fighting move on PB and J, I don't know about this. Whatever. We're just going to be carried by, entirely, by Garnish this time. Garnish, who's been waiting patiently in the wings. Greninja for that one. Okay, so we go across that bridge and we get up there from around here. I don't think there was a way up from the front here. Oh hey, this guy's got the special Sobro. I didn't think that was in this game. You can't Mega Evolve this, so this side quest probably gives you the Galarian Sobro, or a Slowpoke. Which I guess can evolve into two things, can't it? Galarian Slowbro and Slowking. You'd have to find a way to get a second one if you want to complete the Pokédex then. Is there breeding in this game? Go Gross. There we go. I will get onto that Mega Starmie in a sec. Oh, this might even be the way up. Okay. I guess I can leave that item. Or not. I can't. I can never. Can we, like, skirt around this way? We can. It's interesting the trajectory of that Rotoglide. It's a bit different from other things that I've seen in other games. I guess the closest comparison might be Yoshi's Flutter Jump. Whatever you would call it. Oh, that's an alpha. But I guess we're fine. I do want to get on with fighting this thing that I've been looking forward to basically ever since I heard about Mega Starmie. Just randomly through people sharing things online and everything. I think the first time I saw it was some coffee art. Or whatever you would call it. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in mega power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before though. It's Ryosh, ain't it? And the other one. Yeah, the other one. Very rude, by the way. She has a name. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. Sorry, Lita. You're not the other one to us. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area?
Mr. Philippe, hi. What are you doing here?
We received word of a Pokémon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. Are you charging people for this public service? We've never been down there. I thought if need be, I could take care of the situation personally.
Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. And we're here to calm it down.
Yeah, we're the experts. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. You would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you, but I'm sure you understand.
Then what are we supposed to do?
No. It's simple. Always there to be a wall, huh? Come on, we're doing your job for you. These guys are just getting in the way. If Brioche defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Fine. Then we're doing it. We don't even get a choice. He just kinda jumps us in the streets, on the rooftop, whatever. Challenged by Philippe, of the Rust Syndicate. I guess we never did get our rematch, did we? Okay. Give me a sec here. Go. Mega Ball. We're not going easy on this guy, not after all the pain and trouble he gave us, so... just kinda kick his ass as much as you can with Dynamic Punch. Did we miss? I can't believe this. You know what? Get out of there. This is most unfortunate. It's still a rock type, I guess. No, it's a ground type, rather. I can't believe this. I'm thinking here. We can maybe tank through most of this. Put on a plus reflect. Okay, we're not tanking through most of this. This is probably the worst move. Yeah, of course he did. We just kind of have to attack right now. Damn, it took too long. These two are too weak. Yeah, of course it did. Oh, I should have done the stronger move. Okay, we're gonna do this. And you know what? We're actually gonna use an item. Just because this guy jumped us in the street. It's only fair, right? I can't believe this. Still hanging on, and he's still got his Mega. Damn, it's a flying type too. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skull Money. This guy really is my worst matchup. Just try to get whatever hits we can. Okay, that's not fair. Damn. This is bad. We're not a fairy type on this. We're not exactly strong against this either. This is a problem with my normal fairy composition or whatever. Do a plus wish, if you can. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. Yep, down in 1. Didn't even get the wish off. Gonna use another item, just because I hate this guy. Survived on 1 somehow. I guess for rank up matches I don't want to use items, but with this guy dumping us in the streets I don't exactly feel generous, especially when we're trying to do his job for him. What a pain in the ass, this guy. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strengths of your Pokémon, huh? Nope, it's using items. Not that we want that to be our true strengths. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control, and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokémon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite a little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokémon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you to protect Lumios. Now please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Which unfortunately I think I will have to save for the next episode, since I meandered around a bit too long and Philippe so rudely interrupted us, which was very annoying by the way. I could have accepted using one item, but using 2 items, I don't know how I feel about that. It just feels wrong, I don't know. But I guess he jumped us and we didn't get the chance to prepare for a steel team. If I did get the chance, I would have put on more fighting moves and maybe even swapped out Takoyaki for like someone else in our team that we had. I definitely would have done that, but we can just assume that one of the items that I used is maybe covered by the potential swap out we could have done. Some other fighting type that we could have added to the team or something, I don't know. And that's just my excuse for using 2 items, even though I can't really accept it still. Whatever. Oh. That's a big Dratini. Is that like a static spawn? Well, we're gonna go fight that next time, the Stormy. But maybe I'll consider getting that Dratini too. We'll see. Now would be a good time to take a break.